Well, you're wearing a hat now, so I can't really tell how that haircut actually turned out. But obviously, you saw the maybe mistakes were made in your Great Clips experience, right? Like, how did that kind of all shake down?
Yeah, I kind of needed a haircut, and I didn't really have a spot in Des Moines. I said, "Oh, I'll just go to Great Clips," and sat down and asked for shorter on the sides, longer on the top, and next thing you know, there's no guard on the razor, and I'm bleeding on the side of my head, and they didn't charge me, so at least there's that. But yeah, it might be my last. Might have to get my hair cuts in the off season from here on out.
And how did your teammates help you? Didn't Brenden help you with that?
Yeah, there's a bit of a rat tail going on there at one point, and I mean, I'm a pretty big target most days in the room with chirps and whatnot. I do it to myself too, but that definitely gave a lot of ammo, and they like to point out that I had a bit of a rat tail, and he tried to clean it up. I don't know if it could have gotten any worse than it was, but he probably made it worse, and it's funny to have that video and to look back at it though.
Yeah, we'll have that video to this podcast so people can see it too on the YouTube part of it, because it's classic of teammates helping teammates, just like the whole process.
Yeah, returning the favor, right?
That's it.
It's well, Joe, you'll like this one too. I don't know if you guys are familiar with the Jimmy Fallon superlatives that he either maybe still does or at least used to always do for the NHL playoffs. But there was one. It's basically like the high school yearbook thing. Like he takes the guy's like team photo and like gives them a caption underneath, most likely to. And it was Andrei Vasilevsky, who, like, you've seen some of his photos, Joe. Like his hair was just mangled. And it literally said underneath, most likely to walk into a barber shop and say, just ruin me. Whenever I hear crazy hair stories, I just go right back. I'm like, Vasilevsky, yes.
What would be your award winners for your team if we asked, like, who would be the best and worst dressed guys in the Iowa Wild?
One name that has to come up when you're talking about clothes is Huntsy. I think he's a pretty polarizing fashion guy in terms of hockey. He kind of has his own thing going and looks pretty good a lot of days, and big into the vintage stuff and the rest of it. And he's always looking fresh. Yeah, so he's definitely up there. And Mikey Milne, he's kind of got he likes to look good when he's going anywhere, and you can tell he gets excited to dress up. So he's kind of a fun guy to talk about with his clothes. But no, I think it's a well-dressed group.
So who's the one that looks homeless when you guys go out?
Who's looking homeless? I'm sure a lot of guys would say me. So I have to be honest with that one. I don't know. I feel like I see Sammy wear the same thing a lot, but he looks good in what he's wearing. So no, maybe it's just his go-to and it works.
Who's always late, or who always gets there close to the time of meetings and stuff like that?
Yeah, I think I mean, when it comes to team meetings and stuff like that, everyone's pretty dialed in and no one's late for that. But if it's something a little more casual, and Greg Meireles, he's a guy that we kind of is in our carpool whenever we're going somewhere, and usually you say you'll be there at 3:15 and you're still waiting in your car 3:20, 3:25 for him to get out and be ready. So yeah, he's usually, you can count on him being making you wait.
Who always forgets their wallet when it's time to pay for dinner?
I don't know. I think everyone's pretty good with that one. No one's really sitting on their wallet for too long. I think guys are stepping up when they have to.
Who's the most fun in the group chat?
Miller is definitely not shy in there. He likes to toss around quite a bit, and Kale Kessy, he's got some good ones, and he's good for a couple laughs when we're on the road, or he's not afraid to go at guys, and it's a lot of fun when he's in the mix.
Yeah, I know. I asked Wallstedt that when I was there, like, as everyone said in that video, like who'd win the pie eating contest, and everyone picked him. Maybe they just wanted to rag on him a little bit. He's like, I don't even like pie. I just like desserts.
Yeah, Wally's a good target too. After, he's fun when you pick him, because he's going to give it right back. So that's what you want.